Hello, my name is Angela Hill, and in this podcast, I will talk to you about the physical and biological evidence. First, the positive thinking for this occasion is success in life is not measured by what you achieve, but by the obstacle you overcome. Okay, to introduce the subject of our podcast, we begin by saying that the evidence are contrasted objects or seeing that allow the element or fact to be related. When we speak of evidence, we determine the certainty of a thing. They can turn the indication to scientific arguments that confirm or discard the hypothesis on which they are working. The basis for the elaboration of the expert report is in the evidence. The more evidence there is, the more certainty there is about the truth to be proven. They are usually confused with evidence, but they are not the same things, although they could become them. The name of the reading is a physical and biological evidence. The biography is Evan, Virginia, Dolly, Jenny, and Smith, David, Love, Carrers, Pat. Express Publishing, 3 edition, Prime in USA, 2011. Then, here are 2 questions that require answer. The first question is, what kind of evidence can be found at the scene of crime? Second question is, what sort of biological evidence is used most nowadays? For answer, the first question is, what kind of evidence can be found in the scene of crime? Okay, in the scene of crime, we found 2 kinds of evidence: biological evidence, like a blood or an DNA, or physical evidence like a fingerprints, track, shoes print, and fibers. The answer for the second question is, what sort of biological evidence is used most nowadays? Okay, the most widely used biological evidence today is the DNA. Now, I am going to read in English and Spanish one paragraph of the passage. In English, whatever evidence is found, it is vital to establish a secure chain of custody. Each person handling the evidence from the collection to its apparent in the court must see for it. It is also the evidence is not contaminated. It must be preserved carefully. Since items might deteriorate, there is a long interval before the criminal trial begins. In Spanish, sea cual sea la prueba encontrada, es vital establecer una cadena de custodia segura. Cada persona que manipule las pruebas desde su recogida hasta su aparición en el tribunal debe firmar por ellas. También lo es que las pruebas no se contaminen. Deben conservarse cuidadosamente ya que los elementos pueden deteriorarse si hay un largo intervalo antes que comience el juicio penal. In order to know a little more, I have extracted 17 words related to the subject of biological and physical evidence. The first word is evidence. En español sería evidencia. Physical, físico o física. Biological, biológico o biológica. Fingerprint, huellas dactilares. Shoes print, huellas de zapatos. Tire track, huellas de neumático. DNA, ADN. Blood stain, manchas de sangre. Perpetrators, perpetradores. Trace evidence, prueba de rastreo. Chain of custody, cadena de custodia. Contaminate, contaminación. Sign, signo. Preserve carefully, conservado cuidadosamente. Court, tribunal. Criminal, criminal. Scene of the crime, escena del crimen. Now I will briefly tell you about the two videos watched. In first video, this video talk about evidence and possible location to find ADN on evidence. For example, in the hat, in the bandana, in the mask, in the facial tissue or cotton swab and dirty clothes. Okay, in the hat or bandana mask, find skin cell, saliva, hair. In facial tissue, find mucus, blood, semen. In dirty clothes, find sweat, blood, or semen. In the second video, talk about the physical evidence. In short, the physical evidence is any object that can establish that a crime has been committed or the link a crime and its victim or perpetrator. Exists different kind of evidence, physical evidence, like a body material, botanical matter, chemical substance like explosive, alcohol, drug, glasses, or toll mark, impression like fingerprints, footprints, fever, and textile, natural or artificial, object of criminal identity card, diary, disputed document. From this evidence, it is possible to obtain 1. Corpus delicti. 2. Identification of suspect. 3. Linking suspects with the victim. 4. Linking of suspects with the scene of crime. 5. Providing investigate lead. 6. Information about modus operandi. 7. Verification of estimate. In conclusion, the objective of gathering evidence is to establish how, where, and when the event happening, and to prove it in scientific way that help to clarify the assent based on the hypothesis and evidence. At present, The evidence is of utmost importance for criminalistics, since the behavior of women is very complex and lead them to commit criminal acts, of which evidence can be left at the essence. Therefore, the administration of justice must be carried according to the guidelines and scientific research to help us clarify how the fact occurs with the help of various disciplines. That's all. Here we conclude our first podcast. See you next time. Bye bye.